And welcome back, guys, to Falcon Plays Risk of Rain. Now, before I even start talking to you or anything whatsoever, before I even acknowledge your presence, let me just get into the game here really quickly. I'm going to play as the engineer today. Now, let me make sure I remember the controls as well. If you, in case you haven't figured it out or haven't noticed, then I will, that's have to bring these guys up and that's to drop mines. Alright. I haven't necessarily played Risk of Rain in a few days altogether. I necessarily wanted to give myself a little bit of time off. I also wanted to focus on other projects. And you know what you say as well, all play. I mean, not all play. All play would be the opposite of what I'm trying to get at here. All work and no play makes Jack a really dull boy, as they say. So I decided to give myself a little break from Risk of Rain, and then I found out that I kind of miss it quite a bit. It kind of has that feel like Spelunky for me altogether, where, you know, when I don't play it for a while, it's kind of like, you get that itch, you know, it's kind of like when you have a vicious meth addiction and whatnot, which, you know, unfortunately I've kicked, but occasionally, you know, I get that urge, which is kind of like, man, I could really go for some sweet meth right now. I assure you, Mom, Dad, the money that you guys send me to, you know, keep myself alive as I try to make it out here being single and whatnot. Make sure that trying to prove to myself that I don't necessarily need to live under your roof at all times. I assure you that money is not going to any sort of meth addiction altogether. I remember, I'm just kidding, guys. I don't have a meth addiction just yet. I can still get stopped when I want to. So let's go ahead here and invest in the mystery one because that's what I do. And we're going to get the drone repair kit, which could be great if we start racking up some drones. So, and here is also the teleporter, which I might want to initiate right now. However, I do kind of want to build some money to acquire some extra items. So let me for now just pass on it. At least we know where it's at, which is always a good thing. Now, last time that we played, we did play as the engineer, I believe, and we had a really mildly good run. Unfortunately, I'm the one who ruined that run by being an nincompoop altogether and, you know, not covering my bases and whatnot. Actually, no, I think what happened was that, like the Neanderthal that I am, I ended up going to an older stage. Is that what happened? Like, I got to, like, you know, one stage away from the boss, and then I decided, like, you know what, let's just go ahead and go back a stage and send me to this fucking hellhole, and then we got destroyed back in the first level on super hard mode, essentially. You could call it that. But either way, though, I am glad to be back because, like I said, Risk of Rain kind of has a little itch for you. We're kind of like, after a little while, you're just kind of like, man, you know, it's kind of like essentially like herpes, essentially. You never quite can get quite rid of it, I should say. Believe me, that's not an insult to Risk of Rain. I believe the developer probably feels the other way. It's kind of like, you just compared my game to herpes. Well, you know what? It's a good type of herpes. All right, these guys are gonna go over there and freeze up on me. That's fine. You know what? I'm glad that you are because I was kind of worried about this sort of situation I was in. Some out of my drone, well, my pseudo drone do the work there for me as I kind of proceed there. All right, good job on that. Let me just go up to the top right and see what's over here. I want to also focus on not using those, I guess those chance things, like those little monuments right there, because I have terrible luck with those, if you've imagined. So, basically, this run of Spelunky recordings, it's going to be a different type of Falcon altogether, if you could say that. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's, you know, remains to be seen just yet, because I usually say something and I go the opposite direction, as you'd imagine. So let me go and get this mystery one, and another use item, I kind of want to stick to the drone. Oh, you know what? I might live to regret it later, but, let me go ahead and use it either way. Okay, well, my terrible platforming, though, is not going to be something that we miss, apparently, in my runs. Let me do this. That was the wrong shortcut. I wanted to do this guy, yeah, there you go. So help me out here, drone man. There you go. Take those guys out for me, and I will be back shortly after I get rid of these guys here. Alright, we got a good system going on here, me and this drone. I fucking love the engineer class, by the way. It makes the game a lot easier, as you can imagine. It kind of makes it look like I know what I'm doing at times, when that's really not the case. Either way, though, how you guys been doing? Pretty good. I mean, I'm talking to you like I don't, you know, assuming you watch my videos, that I don't, you don't hear me talking to you all the time. But I guess I took like at least 3 days off altogether recording, and you know, it's kind of good to be back to the old recording habit, I suppose. It gives me basically it gives me a chance to talk to myself, as you can imagine. Like, it's a little bit different when you're just kind of like watching television and you're talking to yourself, and you're in public and you're talking to yourself. Like, people kind of give you like really odd looks when you do it. But, you know, when you're recording, then it's fine, because, you know, if somebody walks in on you talking to yourself, it's kind of like, I assure you, I'm not off my medications, I just, you know, this is my hobby. You don't need to alarm. But, we've racked up a good amount of money, and we're about to hit the 5-minute mark, which meaning that we're going to drop to easy. We're going to go up to easy from very easy, not drop. I mean, drop sounds like quite the opposite that we're trying to go here. So, what I'm going to do is now we're going to retrace our steps for sure, and actually go, initiate the teleporter, and get the ball moving here, because we do have all of our skills kind of cooled down. I have a little bit of good money saved up here, so let's go ahead and get this. Ooh, And that, I believe, is the Will-O-Wisp. Let's see. It is the Will-O-Wisp. Chance of enemies on kills, so that's good. It's good for me, believe me. And let me go over here and activate the teleporter before we start thinking about buying some more items. Because I do have the money to buy more items, believe me. Who are we going to deal with now is the real question. Hopefully not the Magma Worm. I don't want to... Oh, of course. Why not? Alright. This guy's just here like, what? You don't want to fuck with me? Alright. Magma Worm, you are such a dick sometimes is the problem. Like, you know, you just don't play by the rules. You have your own set of rules, and I don't really like them too much because, you tend to fuck me over with other classes. I mean, you're not really that bad with the right class or, you know, the right sort of, tactic, which I guess I am utilizing to a degree right now, so I don't know, maybe the Magma Worms, you know, like turned over a new leaf, it seems. Now, I want to really see, right, when he leaves I could stand there, right? Okay, it's when he dives back now. See, that's the thing, I never know when the Magma Worm's gonna dive on me or dive somewhere else. That's the problem with me and him. Like, you know, we don't have the proper understanding that I'd like to have with the Magma Worm, you know. I feel like we need a couples counseling. Oh, and oh yes, Burning Witness. Worm's Eye seems to see, watching, rewarding. Last time I got this when I actually... Okay, no, get up. Oh, God. All right. I believe me, that wasn't me doing my Shia LaBeouf impersonation. I just really fucked up there. Alrighty, you, dude, need to relax. Actually, I have, like, an item to regain health. How do I do up my mines again? No, that's not my mines. That's... Okay, my mine's over here. Okay, good. Let me do this real quick here. Alright. Fuck you guys up. Yes! That was fucking amazing as well. Oh, Lord. As you can imagine, that's probably why I took so much damage and I went, oh, you want to come at me, Sandcrab, and jump on teleports? That's alright, perfectly fine. All of you get over here. It's fine. You don't understand the type of work I'm doing right now. It's fucking amazing, as a matter of fact. 6 enemies remaining, and we've pretty much taken care of everything and everyone. Alright, good. So let's go here and get rid of those guys, and let's make some purchases. Let's get, let's get this, just because, I don't think I really get this too often. Received a delayed heal after being hit. Good. And critical hits, or let's go with this. This is the killing enemies sets ground on fire. Yeah, that's good. That'll be good for crowd control, definitely. And let me put down some mines here and finish these guys off. We only have 3 more enemies to deal with, it seems, and they might be right below us. Alright, guys. Cool. These guys just aren't going to pay any attention to me, so, you know what? Fuck you. Who's got time for you? Apparently you don't got time for me. I don't got time for you. Let me put down my drone thing to finish this dude off. You gotta finish him off, right? Alright, come on, it's not a happy ending. Just do it fast, alright? You know, Jesus Christ. Alright, good. So that's done with. You know what? I have a little bit extra money, and I said I wouldn't do it. I know, I'm a fucking lying scumbag at times, but let me go either way, invest over here, because, you know, might as well. Toxic Centipede? I have all this money, I might as well use it, and I got the Guardian Sword. Alright, good. And with that, let's get the hell out of here. We spent enough time in the first level. I do have a bit of extra money that I could buy stuff with here, believe me. I just don't know where items are, and I don't want to trek all the way to the left of the map just to come up empty-handed and you just waste, you know, valuable time altogether. So let's get on out of here. And pretty good first level altogether. I mean, first level, really, you shouldn't be dying at the first level at this point unless you are playing as the Bandit. That's not me basically covering myself for my poor gameplay as the Bandit. Yeah, the Bandit is just a fucking asshole to play with, though. I mean, in reality. I mean, let's be serious here for a second. I'm aware that I'm bad. I'm just not that bad where I'm gonna die to that fucker all the time. Monster Law, Greater Wisp. Now let's see here. I should say I am leaving some amazing paths of fire behind my path, believe me. Alright, what I wanted to get to, though, is I'm not entirely sure whether this happened on camera or whether it was one of my recordings where I just kind of played on my own time, but I did unlock the Huntress, and that's one of the characters that I kind of want to record with as next, or soon, I should say. Just because I've heard really good things about the Huntress, how she's apparently OP and whatnot, so, I mean, whether that's true or not, it remains to be seen. I mean, thing you also gotta think, it's in the right person's hand that she's OP. I mean, when to me, it's kind of a whole different thing altogether. That fire effect, that's the Will-O-Wisp, right? It might be. I'm not entirely sure it's the Will-O-Wisp, or that's just the Burning's Eye Witness that's kind of doing that for us. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not the smartest man when it comes to actually Risk of Rain, or when it comes to actually just reading the goddamn, like, you know, skills, and, like, you know, just taking the time to Wikipedia some of these fucking skills, or the wiki or whatever, and just be like, just learn a bit, you know? Fucking learn. Can you bother learning? No, I can't learn. Apparently, I'm very allergic to learning. So we do have some items up here that I'm going to invest in, as a matter of fact, as these fucking mushrooms try to explode on me. You know what, Toad? You need to relax, alright? Alright, let's get the Mysterious Vial, just because it's an item for sure that's going to come in handy when it comes to regaining energy and whatnot. Let's get rid of, these angry guys that kind of do the snapping thing at you. Kind of sounds like the clap, really. Alright, not that I've ever dealt with that. You'd have to have sexual intercourse to begin with to get the clap, I'd imagine at least, and you know. Someday, ladies, some days, believe me, the Rat the Falcon's gonna get out there, and maybe even the Seed of Falcon, which kind of sounds like a really cheesy horror movie altogether. Alright, I'm getting kind of a little bit wrecked here, so let's, this guy with his alright, this guy's gonna suddenly go downstairs. Alright, is that what we're gonna do now? Let me use my health item just to be on the safe side, and there is no actual, I guess you could say, teleporter in this area, so let me actually go to the bottom of the level. It's more than likely where it's gonna be at now. Alright, dude, you need to die, alright? Just fucking die right now. Alright, we have a little bit of money saved up, though, so we could probably buy an item or two, maybe an item drone or two. That would actually be my best interest right now. Alright, you guys, you need to follow me, though, okay? Because otherwise, I don't want you getting stuck here after I... Guys, can you get over here? You guys come downstairs, don't you? You do it all the fucking time. Why are you gonna stop now? Alrighty, let's get rid of all these guys here. Oh, come on, guys, stop spawning over here, right? Stop spawning over here. Oh, Jesus. All right, now I gotta deal with this asshole who spits fire at you. And by spitting fire, it's not like kind of like he's hitting on me, like, you know, spitting game or anything like that. You know, he doesn't spit hot fire in that regard. He's a very, he's a very shy person around women altogether. Or men, that's fine, you know, whichever one you want to hit on, that's perfectly cool. Oh, don't spawn up there, you guys. I have to come back to you after. You know, fuck that, all right? If I have to come back to you, then I'll have to come back to you. Right now, I really want to find this teleporter because I'm just kind of making the difficulty meter go up here by just dicking around. This isn't fun with Dick and Jane, alright? This is just unfun with Dick and Jane when I'm over here trying to find this teleporter and I can't do it. I haven't actually ever seen Dick and Jane. I just know of the film altogether. That happens a lot with me. Like, I know of a lot of films, I just don't actually take the time to watch them for some reason. Do my little missile thing here? Yeah. Alright. Do my little missile thing here. Jesus Christ, sounds like an anagram for sex for me. Or, well, not sex, but, you know, masturbation and self-pleasuring, I suppose. Same thing. I call it sex. Believe me, when you're as lonely as I am, anything, you know, the slightest touch with women altogether is sex. Believe me, when I get on public transportation, I'm having sex the whole ride to my location. Alrighty, Ancient Wisp, we're not going to play this game with you this time because we are a different ilk altogether. I'm going to use all this shit to fuck you up, and I'm going to go up here while you get angry and, you know, do your Wisp bonanza over here. Oh, you can't actually get through there. Oh, I'm dropping these mines for no reason then. Alrighty, Wisp, you can actually have to make me change my game up here, aren't you? Alright, that's perfectly fine. Let's drop some mines over here. Do some missiles. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to leave for now because you guys are being a little bit rowdy. I don't necessarily have to use my health item just yet, I don't believe. So for now, let me just go and drop some mines over here. Alright, a lot of these guys are kind of starting to spawn, which is kind of, they're blocking every single pad I have. Alright, there we go. Drop some mines there, and what I like to do now is drop some missile action down over here. Kind of crowd control a little bit. And let me drop another drone. Good. That should do it for the most part, I believe. Drop some more missiles. Fucking love these missiles. Alright, drop some mines over here. Follow me over here, not Miss, but Ancient Wisp. Alrighty. Good. We're almost there. Just about there. Let me do this one more time. Kind of like Daft Punk one more time. And, okay, drop another drone there. I think that's what I did. Perhaps. Possible. Who knows? You're almost done. That's the problem. You're just kind of staying alive because there's like a million guys around here. Alright, we got the Mike Tyson glove punch, which is good. And now let's drop this over here, up in here, and alright. These guys should be pretty much done with now. Right, you guys aren't gonna kill me, right? You guys are gonna be that person, that fucking dick. It's kind of like, oh yeah, you're done with the boss now. Well, here he goes. He suddenly died unceremoniously. Alrighty, and let's get over here. And most of our enemies will be to this area, it does seem. Let's see if I could kind of propel myself up there. I can't do it. Alright, what are you doing down here? Power's done with all the enemies down here. So we do have a lot of money saved up, so we do need some spending before we leave. We gotta spend all this fucking money for sure. Alrighty, guys. Stop being assholes here. Mines, where are you? Alright, we got this. Alright, we got some. Alright, cool. We got the rusty jetpack, which isn't as great as people lead on to believe. At least not in my hands, anyway. That happens a lot, though. A lot of people claim certain items are good. I'm just kind of like, well, I can make it good, and it's just kind of because of my poor gameplay altogether. It's not good. It's not because of the item itself. Alright, we are now in difficulty hard, so, or that's what she said. Alright, actually, let me just leave before that's what she said kills me over here. Alright, guys. It's quite the clusterfuck of enemies right there, so let's figure this out. Let me do the whole missile things. Good. That should kind of hurt you to some degree. Now, let's try to drop some drone friends over here. One right there. Drop some missiles as well. Don't get killed now. Alright, you got this under control. There's only 3 enemies left. You got this. You got this, Rocco. Alright. You're almost there. You're almost there. Alright. Good. So that's over with. Now we can leave. However, again, I said I have money. I do have a lot of money, and I have an itch to spend it. So before I go in there, which might be like, you know, my coup d'etat in reality, or basically what fucks my run altogether up. But let's see. What the hell is this? How come these Timekeeper Seeker? That's fine. How come those fucking monuments are already broken down? God damn it! I believe those are probably the ones that require health sacrifices, and since all the enemies are dead, they're kind of like, well, you're not gonna be able to. You're not at risk of dying because of your sacrificing health. So fuck that. And great. Did I just? Oh Jesus fucking Christ! All right. It's making me waste time here. All right, I got the meat nuggets, so that's good, I suppose. And there's another item. Oh Jesus. My platform is just gonna make this a lot worse, isn't it? I should just leave. Probably nothing really of importance there. However, I can't, because you know why? My fucking need for items and my greed altogether. My greed is gonna get me killed, essentially. It's what it usually does. It's what happens when I play Spelunky or something. Alright, let me actually invest some money on this guy here. Not gonna work, are you? Alright, well, I got another barbed wire. And, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's switch it out. I like the idea of healing whenever I need the health, but you know what? Sometimes just being able to freeze all the enemies and getting the fuck out of dodge is a much better option. So, let's assume that... Oh, there's another one of these guys here. So let's actually plunder all our money into this and get on out of here, essentially. Hopefully we get a few good items from this. Nope. Nope. No. Okay. No, alright, good. Now I don't have the money to use you anymore. Fuck you. You want more money? Believe me. That's the reason I got over Gamblers Anonymous, or that's the reason I took Gamblers Anonymous. Not got over it, I should say. Got over it means, like, you know, I kind of gave up. And let's just get this guy here. Alright, we got another Guardian's Heart. So, let's actually get out of here, essentially. Because, I'm looking at that difficulty meter and it's starting to worry me a lot more and more as to our chances of success now, because I'm dicking around over here. Alrighty, so let's get going. So next one should be the 3rd level, maybe the ice level, okay, ice level indeed. Ancient Valley, so you gotta worry with those big-ass oxes that come out of nowhere and just start, you know, spraying at you. Kind of makes it sound like they're urinating on you, kind of marking the territory, which could be the case, though. I mean, they could be marking the territory on you, essentially. Seems like something they would do. So I guess what we want to do here is, as soon as possible, is just find a teleporter and get going. I have a lot of items. Not all the items that I would like. Believe me, I'm missing drones. I wish I had drones, which I don't have. Am I even getting anywhere here? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't have drones? Okay. Alright, this guy over here. Fucking Risk of Rain enthusiast. Fucking launching, guiding missiles. Don't shoot those missiles at me. Those are the things that ruin a lot of my runs in reality. These guys are real dicks. They know that they're dicks too, is a problem. Yeah, give me the little machine guys. These guys aren't that bad. They're kind of cute, essentially. Those little weird sounds that they make. Alright, let me drop. You know, you have actually, that's not gonna help. I need to stay on this level for that to work. Alright, there we go. Alright, booster thing. Do your thing. Not booster thing, but drone thing. What are you, essentially? Are you like a automated... Well, I know you're an automated machine gun or something, but I really always forget what the hell is your name in reality. I always call you drone, which feels awkward because you're not essentially a drone. Or you're a type of drone, essentially. I don't know. It feels like I'm getting into like one of those logistic things where it's kind of like, you know, you're drone, but not really drone now, are you? Alright, let me use another one of your drone friends here since the first one died. And if I could use 2, let me use 2. Alright. Oh, I got pissed off Moose over here. At least he is stuck over there. And let me actually freeze time because I am a little bit worried for my safekeeping over here. Oh, this guy's on fire is the problem. Well, I don't know what he was, but I should have probably gotten the fuck out of here, as a matter of fact. I said that I would, and I just hung around, and now I'm in a really tough spot here. Oh god, this guy with his launching missiles! Can you not launch missiles at me? What in the world? Now, I remember back in the alpha days, or the whatever you want to call it days, I feel like I'm talking about like a really long time ago. You know, back the days before people existed and whatnot. No, but this used to be pretty much the endpoint of the game, like, you know, or the pseudo endpoint of the game. Like, this was the ultimate, oh shit. Alrighty. Oh, never mind. I'm in a really tough spot here. I don't have enough, like, DPS output, it seems. Like, I am just kind of a little bit fucked in the ass. Excuse the harsh language there, but, you know, unfortunately, when I am in a situation like that, I really can't help but, you know, just kind of say it how it is. Alrighty, let's, fucking drop one of these guys here. Drop some missiles here as I get destroyed. Alrighty, okay. Need to stop it, guys. Stop shooting those things at me. Jesus Christ. Alright, I am so destroyed. Alright. Oh. Might as well just make it, Alright. Do that and fucking do this and maybe I can make it to this. Okay. Oh god, I'm so fucked. I am... No, no! Stop shooting that missile at me, you dick. Okay. Well, apparently I just fucking destroyed every bone in my body's broken. That was horseshit, man. I had, like, this is like one of the worst runs of all time in reality. Alright guys, and a suiting comeback to Risk of Rain, right? This is the itch that I was having. This is the itch that I couldn't apparently control myself. Oh, I really want to play Risk of Rain again. This is how it happens. I die in the 3rd level to some bullshit tactics altogether. Alright, either way guys, hopefully you enjoyed the episode altogether. Hopefully you enjoyed the series altogether. If you are, be sure to leave any comments, likes, and whatnot. Any sort of tips you want to toss my way, for sure do. I'm going to really try to get into the Hunters gameplay real soon to see what the problem with that is. And whatnot. Alright, either way guys, hopefully you enjoyed the series, and I will catch you next time.